Hello, my name is Fadlia, and welcome back for another episode of Colombian Space Initiative Supreme Ultimate. And in previous episode we started setting up a bit of an organized defense against enemy counterattacks and reorganizing the troops and all that, and I've been bringing in a bit more reinforcements from Africa, or North Africa mostly, or technically from Sahara I suppose, but anyway, we'll be... Oh! Now the question is, what the hell are those doing there? A lot of transport trying to go there somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where exactly they're heading. But yes, we brought in a fair bit of troops and we're trying to hold on to the terrains here. Is that actually... You know what? Let's just take all of these. It's 9 units. Trench them there. Can we get some artillery support here? I suppose if we were... Oh, no, there's not a lot of artillery there. Now, I did gather some artillery here. Okay, so we can get artillery support. Bring them closer. We'll take the Salzburg barracks, and then we can destroy whatever they have here. And then we can move a bit further along the railway. And hopefully we can basically clean up all of this, so that the enemies will be bringing a bit less units from Italy into play, because they are trying to take the Swiss town here, and they did manage to take out the base over there, which we did have under our control earlier. Unfortunately no longer, and we set up a bit of a defensive line here and actually bring in the supply truck back to the stack there. I mean, these artillery pieces and all the units that we have defending here have been quite successful. We seem to be having a fair bit of air superiority in the region as well. Can you guys get in there? Liberate some of the towns? Indeed you can. Good. I'll have you entrenched back over there, and can you guys... You know what? No. We'll combine these. Do we have more units? Not really. Unless we want to send these, but no. What I think I'll do is I'll send those to Breslau, just to protect that, and then... Ooh, there's actually more units coming in from there, so what we're going to do is we're going to take these stacks, entrench them at the crossroad. Then once we have that, we'll put in the artillery on the northern side of the crossroad. Oh, that's a lot of units heading in. Okay, let's put in the artillery into a town. We got some garrisons in there, we got some garrisons over there. That's going to be a lot of units though. Hopefully we can drive away as many of them as possible. 2 of the IF-2s have already been pushed back. I'll just pull them back all the way to Prague. I'm assuming that's... No, that's Colin actually. Prague is over there. Some user repair. What I could do is... Well, we've got artillery over here, assuming that they start firing. Oh, god damn it. Losing a lot of troops now. Not according to plan. On the other hand, since they probably emptied that now, well, not necessarily quite emptied, but took away a lot of the troops, we'll go and attack their barracks. Then we've got some troops over here that I suppose we could send in down there, and then these 2 can go and take out the enemy tab. You need to pull back. Sending reinforcements instead. Are these enough to... Oh, no, they did a little bit damage, and now we are attacking the actual garrisons there. Artillery is doing its work as it should. Okay, I'll just pull these back down that way then. I'll send these to entrench over here, assist in taking the garrison out. And those troops that were trying to go back and repair there. Now we pull another unit back. You need to get back behind the line. You can be sent forward. We've got the infantry stack over here. Let's send them into Salzburg. I'm pretty sure that for the close quarters combat will be pretty decent. Oh, actually, no. We need to pull back to the northern side, don't we? Right. We lost 2 units. We got the... Pharmagenetics difficult words. Right, did that unlock... No, it didn't unlock anything new. Not directly. I mean, still got some of the stuff over here that I have not started researching, but still got quite a few researches that we haven't really even started. Mostly in an effort to save money for the expansion of our industry. Right, well, first things first, I suppose we'll get into the city there. We'll pull you back. Send in more troops down here. Get the artillery stack closer. There we go, we shot down at least one of the helicopters. Now these can be sent for repairs. Now, how's the Eastern Front? I know that the Hungarians managed to get through a little bit of troops. But now the... I suppose we could call it a kind of a Commonwealth. They're sending its troops, mostly the French and apparently Swedish and Finnish. Okay, there's also some Spanish troops. Although most of them are actually just artillery units. I brought in some units over here to protect the town overlooking the bridge. So with the help of those troops, we can probably retake Moldavia and all that. Okay, we're losing it. Was that a tank? No, it was just an IF-2. Well, those are dime a dozen. Right, from here you probably need to go and get some repairs as well. There we go, so we got that. I wonder, do we have enough firepower in here to take out the next town there, or should we send in our artillery back at the town here for the time being and retake or take out the Krems? So we can move in the AA guns a little closer, and artillery is having some fun time shooting at the enemy, although apparently the shooting speed is rather low. Well, let's entrench in Salzburg, because clearly we won the battle for the garrison, or against the garrison. Unfortunately, our side has lost a little bit over here, so we'll need to retake that. At least we can destroy their supply truck there. Well, apparently not destroy, but push it back at least. Well, we just lost a IF-2. So how bad are these tanks then? Because they seem to be doing a fair bit of damage. Okay, yeah, they're actually pretty good. Not entirely sure what year it is. 82, okay. But yeah, those attack values are actually really good. Alright then. We'll hold here for the time being, then we'll retake that barracks soon. Or complex soon. Oh wow, we're just being pushed back. I'm so used to not having to worry too much. But no, these are actually very strong. I suppose I have been selling a lot of research for them, so it does strengthen them. We do have the artillery support at least. Okay, so let's send in these three. Oh wow, these two need to be sent for repairs, and damn, that stack is just... How much do these do damage than their infantry? It's not quite as bad. I guess they just have the numbers to push us back. Although whenever we are fortified, I think we... Oh, come on! How can that one garrison be such a tough nut to crack? Just one garrison. Blimey. Oh, we've got some artillery over here. I think I'm going to move them closer now. We're going to move in the anti-aircraft guns closer. These really need to repair. Where's the closer repair? Oh, they're moving back here now. Alright then, and we still haven't killed that garrison. What the hell is going on? God damn it. That's naval damage. Oh. Something naval. Anyway, so we can get the... No, I'll actually start the naval Force production 94, because we are a bit behind, but we're slowly catching up with that at least. Then modern naval weapons probably as well. Right, and now we need to sell a bit more resources to make sure that we can actually keep our economy rolling. Got a little bit of these that we can sell. Probably sell a tiny bit of here. Let's have a look. Have we managed to complete any of the... Oh, actually we have. Yeah, that's a few more. Let's go ahead and build more of these here. How are we doing with electricity? Electricity is still okay. Oil is getting a bit lower and lower. How much are we using for the... Consumer goods is actually... Oh, wow. There's not much. It's the civilian demand and military goods that are the biggest ones for our oil consumption. Then have we completed the stuff down here? Actually, I think that we did that some time ago. Right, so let's go ahead and just get more advanced consumer goods there. Let's figure out that I spread them out a little bit at least. Right, so did we actually damage any of this? Apparently not in... How the hell did you land there? Just casually. The French do have garrisons there, but they were never activated. Well, I will punish you for that. Guarantee you that much. Now, we were going to sell... Yes, we are going to be selling a fair bit of stuff, so we'll have our money back. Okay, let's entrench in that town. Okay, how did you manage to get there? Are you just walking across the border? Or Italy? God damn it, do I need to go conquer Rome again? Well, actually, that's going to be the first time on this run. But how much into Italy before? Okay, well, let's send in some more of these. So there's still going to be at least one garrison probably there. And here with the help of our artillery, I suppose the artillery is sometimes a bit busy elsewhere. Okay, let's go ahead and destroy that artillery piece. And then we can maybe destroy the garrison in here. At least we'll have the artillery support. Guaranteed. Like over here we're doing just fine in the combat. But over here, well, I don't know, maybe just was the garrisons. Oh, they got some old infantry up there. Oh, that's gonna need some repairs. Can I build a trench there? That might help a little bit with the defense. Although the tanks on short combats can actually do a lot of damage. It looks like we are actually holding that quite nicely. But they do definitely need some repairs. Now, I suppose we do actually have a few more units down this way, so we can send them back into the combat area. Still haven't taken that. Do we have any more artillery around here? We have a little bit there. I'd rather actually use them against this. So why don't you repair here in Salzburg? And then we'll take the rest of these. And trench in there for the time being. Okay, actually we can see that they've gone around a little bit of the road, or the railroad rather. They got the tank, which actually doesn't do more damage. It does do more damage than the IF-2, so that kind of explains why it's still there. Let's go ahead and destroy it though. We can't afford to let it stay there. There we go. Just making sure that we capture the border, so they technically shouldn't be able to walk in there, but that might not be the case. We've got the artillery support here. It should be fine. Now I suppose we do have another doom stack here. But first things first, let's go ahead and make sure that we have garrisons in this region. And now we're getting some more repairs there. We did just capture this, essentially. So let's send in some of the units entrenched in the town itself. Wait for the rest for a little while. Let them stay outside, just to make sure that they can't just go through the railway and retake Brunel. Or however it's that pronounced, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, they're going to Salzburg, as one might expect. Just gonna take 2 of these. Get them to Salzburg. Actually, it is. Oh, right, it was only 2. The garrison might get destroyed unless the tanks get in there. There we go. Push them back, and we retook that. Oh, there's some air force around there. Doing a fair bit of damage on me, actually. At the same time, we are doing a lot of damage on the air force, so it's not all bad. Let's have a quick look at their army size now. It was... okay, it has gone down by about 20,000, 24,000 maybe. Something like that. Alright, so we got the troops here. We don't really have a lot of support units though. What we can do is we can get those there. We can send in 1 unit to destroy that bloody infantry there. Have we got on the reinforcements in the east? I believe we have, actually. Indeed we have. Oh, well, let's go ahead and destroy the tanks that they still have lying around here. Our Air Force is doing a good job in damaging them, that's for sure, but is it going to be enough? I don't know. Let's entrench this group over here. Slowly start retaking Moldova. Then we can maybe go ahead and take the bridge here and hold them over there for the time being while we are attacking, or marching towards Vienna at least. Although currently we're not really marching, are we? Okay, we push it back. Push that back. Good thing about these later tanks is that it's just... if it's one-on-one combat, then one hit and the enemy usually retreats. Oh, there's a lot of French tanks around here now. Good. Now, did we ever get the tanks back? No, we did take this at least, but where the hell did they go? I'm pretty sure that I did send the ships back somewhere, but are they still under AI control? I suppose they might be. Oh, they might actually be here. Alright, well, I'll send you back down thereabouts. You'll have field day hunting down the enemy supply trucks. Right, how's the situation over here? We might want to take a unit or 2 to clean up the border here again. And we need reinforcements. Salzburg. Agreed. Although with the tanks we are actually doing enough damage to keep it at bay. I will send in the artillery to aid there. We can send these units over here. And we can probably send in a couple of tanks from here to also destroy the tab. Because that garrison will not last for long enough. There we go, well that's 1 destroyed enemy. Well, looks like we're doing alright. We're sending another tank against us, but we should be able to take it out. Actually, 2 tanks. And over here they're sending also another tank. That one's taking a lot of damage. We'll send the Green Beret down here. Gather the troops up for another assault. You know what? I'm going to send in this stack over here, so it will be able to fire on there, there, and there. Because it does have pretty long range. Okay, so we got the stack here. Right, we do still need to clean up this area. Let's have a look. What do we have around here? We've got a few more infantry. Send them down there. Nothing over there. We've got some tanks. That's going to be useful. Send them over there. So we'll gather up assault group will take out these towns and the barracks there, and then we'll start taking up to this river and cleaning up whatever they might have there. Oh, bloody hell. They managed to just walk through there again somehow. Alright then, let's just park some tanks on the bloody tracks. Try going through that now. They are certainly trying. Okay, how are we doing on this side? Still holding that. There would be some... Oh. Okay. They're fighting across the border now. We'll probably need to go and repair. So Italy is still not in a war. Not in any wars. Okay, are we destroying that one? Maybe? At least we're damaging it. I think we're going to destroy that ship. There we go. Speaking of destroying ships, we've still got a lot of submarines here, and they're just growing larger and larger in numbers. Let's see, do I want to go down here? I mean, eventually yes, but do I have the troops to go there and still hold the line? Maybe if we send these units to protect that. The entrench there, that should be okay. Now we do have the infantry ready for another assault. Let's give it a try. Actually, we got another infantry unit there. Then these units probably need to go get some repairs. Where is the closest repair? Oh, it's there. Oh, actually, we got so many IF-2s over here that we might actually be able to take out this area. Oh. Quickly entrench. With the artillery support, at least we're doing fine. Sending one of the tanks to assist. Destroying the enemy tank, and we got the artillery support from there. We got a few more tanks over here that we can send. Actually, we send that to be entrenched, don't we? And then we can take these two to block the gap there. Oh, actually no, those other two will go and destroy the tank here. Because we just lost some IF-2s here again. And that cannot go unpunished. Okay, you can go and entrench back in the city. Right, so now that we've cleaned up that, how's this area holding? Got the troops to maybe do another assault over here. I'll move you a bit further away. We've got a lot of green berets that I can just... I suppose we'll just park them on the bridge, really. For the time being, anyway. Right, so how is the situation in the west now? So there's still some tanks trying to attack us. We just managed to cut off the enemy offense there. We'll do our own counter-offensive against the enemy tank here. Without taking any significant casualties. Which is rather nice. Do we have more tanks somewhere? Don't know if we do. We've got more RF2s here, but clearly they are not capable of fighting much anymore. So what we're going to do actually is we're going to switch that from repeatable to non-repeatable, and we'll take the tanks to be produced more. Green berets are still useful, and over here IF2 doesn't need to be repeatable, and we'll put in the tank there. Because clearly the tanks are now the way to go. The IF2 damage output is just too small compared to the others. You should probably protect the flank there. Agriculture price is too high. Oh, possibly. We have lowered the taxes down to 50% right now. Eventually we'll probably want to lower it even further. But we're just building the industry up. I mean, if it wasn't for this war, then we probably would be in much better situation already. Like this particular war against Hungary. Or Austria-Hungary, rather. Alright, send in tanks. I will send in my own tanks to counter you. There we go. That's another kill. Well done. Well, that plane had quite a nice strafing run there. Ending in the ground. Not entirely sure how many feet under, but... Okay, why don't you just entrench there? Do we have troops over here for another assault? Possibly. We send these. These. Then from here we can start moving down south a little bit, with the help of artillery, of course. If we take out the Italian border, that'd be nice. I'm not entirely sure if we'll be able to. Take all of that back. This was Switzerland, and... oh, hold on, was there more convoys sunk here? Well, not really convoys, but... oh, actually, we started sinking stuff here. Good. Excellent. Probably Austro-Hungarian units then. Oh, that's a small garrison. And it will not be matched for our troops. Just one moment. Oh, actually, we have... have we? I'm not entirely sure if we've run out of time for this episode or not. I'm not entirely sure if I remember to put in the timer. Maybe I did. But we'll go for a few more minutes. Just in case. Oh, did we lose that again? Oh, bollocks. But there's enemy troops approaching. These four can probably get in here at least. Yeah, they got another tank. Okay, so you guys entrenched there. You get sneak over there and capture the crossing, that'd be nice. That'd actually save us a lot of trouble. Okay, so we don't have any other troops except the ones that are sitting at the bridge right now. That's infantry. Whose troops are that? Alright, there's my planes and then there's a lot of merchant marine. Alright then. Now, we did get another set of units from Africa, so let's just quickly do a sea transport into France again. Get more and more troops out of there, because there's not really a reason to have the troops in there. In all fairness. Let's see, so we've got still 7 units there. Are they entrenched? They are. We'll probably get our artillery over there. It'll be a bit nicer location. Right, so this army will strike through here, destroy the garrison there quickly, destroy any defending units over there. I wonder how many garrisons are there over there? 2. Can we get our... oh, we actually got some infantry over here. And artillery. Okay, that one needs to pull back. Let's keep the fight going for the time being, just so that we can get the support units in here. Let's just get across the river. Ceasefire signed China and Germany. Ooh. So China is probably going to plan a war against me now next. No. If that tank could just destroy the enemy, that'd be nice. Okay, we got the infantry assaulting the place now. We can pull off you, and you can be pulled back instead. So we'll do a switcheroo and try to destroy that enemy. Okay, there we go. We destroyed the garrison, and now we destroyed the artillery. Some more infantry over here that we can utilize. You pull back. You go in there. These go back all the way probably to Salzburg to repair. Oh boy. Oh, there we go. I was just about to say that we didn't lose any units here. Luckily, but no, we did. We most certainly did. Alright, well, you can go back to Salzburg as well. Actually, no, that is Salzburg. That was the Rosenheim. Well, anyway, repairing some troops. It's all good. They're sending in some infantry along the rails there again. Get our artillery in there. You guys can start entrenching in the forest. You've got a few infantry units there. We haven't actually started pushing into Olomouc quite yet. So a lot of our units are taking massive damage. But we do have another set of infantry here. Time to... We'll quickly take this and then we'll call it... Oh, god damn it. God damn it. Where's the tanks when you need them? Oh, they're right next door. Okay, I'll just park some tanks on that bloody artillery group. Or rather, I'll park the artillery group on top of the tanks. And I'll just entrench these right there. Do you have another tank over here that we can move in? Did they push down the... Oh, god damn it. The entire infantry corps that was moving in just got pushed back. Okay, Hungary, you're making me mad. Okay, so now we need to block that gap. Okay, well, what we're going to do is we're going to start building a crap load of trenches here. Because enough is enough. Now, to be sure, it's going to cost a fair bit. That will give us at least a little bit of defensiveness. And we can then protect against that. Oh, and we got that gap open, so we can now build trenches over here. Oh, we can't build trenches quite there yet, because we don't have supplies there. Right, well, what we can do is build trenches over there, and now over there. That's a lot of trenches. Take a fair bit of resources, but I'm still going to sell a little bit of goods that we have. Oh, and we got a lot of food. Let's get some money back from all of those. It's going to take a few days to get these, but yeah, I'm going to have to end the episode here. So, next episode, we'll probably have the defensive line set up already, and yeah, then we'll start doing our counterattack towards, actually, really close to Vienna. I'd rather like to take that, but at the same time, there's probably a massive amount of units in there. So we'll need to see how much we can weaken them first, and then slowly but surely we'll whittle down and try to take Vienna next episode. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, please like or subscribe if you haven't already. Also got the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.